Yeah, I like that.
The dream was broken, seen that all was lost. Would you be the future? Could you pay the cost? Will there ever be a second time around?
Whoa, when it's over and the moment has come. Say, my Lord, I think I found someone, and no one would be better to putting it together for the second time around.
Step by step, day by day, a fresh start over, a different hand to play. Deeper we fall, the stronger we stay. We'll be better, second time around.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Didn't I tell you? Didn't I fucking tell you?
He done told you.
I done told you. I told you this festival would be big.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't believe me, but it happened.
Dungan's, you know.
It happened. Prestige Film Festival happened on the 6th and 7th. It was a big deal. State Treasury was there.
Oh, yeah.
State Senate was there.
Oh, attractive.
Secret Service was there.
Yep, he was there. He loved
stopped me.
us.
They stopped.
Cheers to the Prestige Film Festival.
Cheers
and
to
all our
Prestige
hard
Film
work,
Festival.
ladies and gentlemen.
And
everyone at home.
and yep, all those people.
You, everybody.
To all you fucking listeners that believed in us,
And the people who
knew-
can't handle that booze.
that knew that Prestige was going to be legit.
Yeah.
Fucking A, man. We wish you guys
Legit
could-
festival, guys. I told you. I fucking told you.
You done told him.
I done told
For
him.
10 years, Miguel, you've been telling him.
Whew, man, that fucking tequila
Woke you
fucked me up.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't proper 12, though, right? Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Nope.
You guys trying to poison me, Rich?
No.
Shit, dude. You're trying to poison me, aren't you? You son of a bitch. You trying to take me out of office.
What the fuck was in the paint thinner?
Yeah, dog. What are you, King Jong-un?
My bad.
You trying to kill me?
King Jong. King Jong
He
Yu.
graduated. He's a king.
King Jong-un? Y'all trying to kill me.
He's a new one.
Yeah.
But the festival did happen. We did it live. It was a big project.
Yep.
Finally did it. You know, and like I said, it was a ton of work. And
No, it was
you do?
nothing. It was nothing.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
It was
he
nothing.
did
All you,
nothing.
dude.
Yeah,
All
it was
you.
all. It was 98% me.
Look, you guys. Don't listen to what the haters say. It takes no work. You just got to go in there, put a film festival together, throw a couple of printed out certificates at people,
Yep.
and then you got yourself a successful. That's how
You
you
got
do it.
yourself a successful fucking film festival.
You get
Because
one-
that's exactly what I didn't do.
You get a
Exactly.
California city, a city from California, near LA, at least a few hours drive
Right.
or whatever, to fucking give you all access to their whole fucking town, which is pretty much what we did. We took over that shit.
So we took over that town, ladies and gentlemen.
City
They
of
allowed
Bannon
us.
is now the city of bucks and boozing dudes.
That's right. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I will drink to that.
Oh yeah, dude. Shout out
And
to
a
the
big old
taxation.
pat on the fucking back.
And a big old yank
So-
on your chain.
If I may,
No, you may not.
if I may, no, I couldn't believe that we actually pulled this off. I mean, it is 90% Chuck,
Yeah.
but I gotta admit, this was something more than just let's watch a movie.
Yeah.
I mean, to the Can't Dance crew, we set their dreams afire for that night.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. It was actual business, and we got a lot of.
Well, how many festivals you got to think? If we're going to be honest, right? And we got to say in all fairness, how many festivals claim they're a fucking festival? Look up festival in dictionary without me being a hater and everyone's like, without me hearing retarded shit. Look up festival, and then look up how many people threw one, a quote unquote festival, in 2 years since COVID. Those weren't festivals,
Yeah,
by the
at
way.
all.
Those were online participations where if you joined,
There were
big
Zoom
if,
meetings. There were fucking
Zoom meetings.
Yeah.
Exactly. And you had to pay money for it. So not only did you pay to be submitted, but you had to pay for your Zoom meeting. Go fuck yourself.
And how many fucking film
Like,
festivals had a
and
theater?
just to get a little bit of notoriety for something you already busted your ass and worked hard to do and get accredited, you know what? You already did enough work. So if that's the case and that's who you are, and that's the kind of festival you want to be, go ahead, but that's not Prestige Film Festival. So that's really what set us apart, was people submitted to us, and within a little bit of time, we had responded. And there, you got to think about it. How many people who are higher ups and real people, right, of notoriety about California, how many of them showed up to help people get recognition
More than I thought.
for what they did?
What-
You're not going to get that from any other film festival.
Yeah, we had fucking senators. Like, Utah doesn't get shit.
Senators,
Colorado don't
we
get
had
shit.
former senators,
Sundance doesn't
we
get a
had
goddamn
former
thing.
congressmen there.
Yep.
We had people who were
City
in-
fucking treasurer was
Yep.
around there.
No,
Yeah.
not people who were just in power, but we had people who used to be in power.
Yeah.
People there who wanted to see banning get bigger. They wanted to see something good happen, and that's what
I
we
think
did.
I think a lot of the people just wanted to see something happening since COVID happened. Like, timing wise, it was perfect. Like the whole thing was organized while COVID was happening, but the actual event was post COVID, or at least first phase. Because now, I mean, we're not LA people, but we live near LA, and LA's closing down.
but
a bunch of
that's
fucking
'cause we
places
did
are
plan
being
that. We
stupid.
thought
Well, you
about
guys,
that ahead
a
of
lot of
time.
people don't understand. Like, we didn't really get a chance to tell much about the story of how this happened. So what had happened was, a year and a half ago, I think it might have been in June.
Yeah,
We were sitting down,
something like that.
about to film Booze and the Dudes. We film an episode. About prior to the episode, Johnny Martin was here.
Yeah.
And we were all here, and we're eating Chinese food. And we're like, hey, listen, dude, like,
It
are
was
you
the night
not getting
before
it?
that. It was kind of a night before that because it was Facebook
Right.
that pissed us off so bad. And then I had made a joke about it, but I guess it had pissed you off. I made a joke and I said something like, I think we can make certificates that look better than this. And Chuck knew he could. Chuck took it personal because Chuck was like,
Yeah,
no,
Chuck did it
I
while
don't
you were
think I
talking.
could.
Chuck
was
made a better
I know I can make a certificate that looks better. No, not only could Chuck make a certificate that looks better, Chuck's like, I can do a whole festival that's better than them. I guarantee it.
And this is drunk.
And
as
that's a
fuck,
fact.
Chuck.
That's
Like,
true.
this is
He was a
Buck
drunk
at
Chuck,
his
too.
at his worst. So like,
Dude, I did it. I said, listen, how much are they charging to enter the film festival? He's like, he's like $50. Some were $150 to watch your film, and this is the
and then
content
pretend. No,
you
pretend to
put.
watch the movie.
Pretend.
'Cause they can just be
And
like,
they
yeah, we don't
pretend to
like
watch it. Right?
They give you a pat on your butt or your head, and they send you on your way.
Hey, give me a beer, Michelle.
There's no guarantee, bro, that they actually watched your fucking
Yeah, at
film.
all.
So,
And guess what, everybody? We actually did.
Goddamn right we did.
Fucking
We
Buck's
watched
over
all
here.
the films.
Bucks over here fucking got us all together, and there was movies that were, especially the ones that won eventually. He was like, "Hey, I like this movie a lot.
Yep.
You guys like this movie?" And we all watched it.
There were
And
some
yeah.
good films, bro.
Oh, there were
Say
some
what
great
you guys
fucking-
want,
Dude,
but
we
did
didn't have
some good
to.
ones.
We didn't necessarily have to do pay people to watch films. Like I said, there's critics and
No,
shit.
we didn't pay
Well, we
anybody.
didn't pay
Just access.
anybody. We just did it. But
We're all
What were you gonna
movie
say,
people. We all
DK?
just fucking loved it,
you're over there.
Come on, Murph, what's going on?
I just want to say that there were 3 movies in particular that we had all seen
That stood out.
That really like. I mean, the Can Dance Crew, that was pretty good. Because there were production value and the color of that movie.
Stop lying. You liked them because they're physically attractive.
No, dude.
That's it.
Shit,
You were all in
I,
that, Gotham.
I care, right?
You were.
No, it was just it was entertaining. Okay.
He deletes her number off his phone.
Then there was that.
Then
Then
he's all like, she stopped saying no after on my DMs. He's all, "This movie is
Pause so we can make fun of you.
yeah, right. But then there was also the movie that we watched, that Russian movie.
good." That was the best.
That
dude.
was really great.
It was
What was that name?
It was the Raven
like
movie.
Cruel Friday or
Yeah,
something like
and
that.
it turns out it was in my theater, and I didn't know the name of it. And when I played it, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm sitting down in here. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck."
Yeah.
Because being between movies, I was kind of zoning out to check on everybody and like bullshit. But when I saw that movie was what it was,
Yeah.
oh, dude, I just put the timer on so I didn't fuck up, and I
Yeah.
walked downstairs and I watched that whole fucking flick. That was one of the great.
Couldn't get that.
That's
We
my
had
favorite film.
Derek
And then there was
coming
that
out of
short
mine.
one that me and Chuck were watching for a few minutes, and we're just kind of like, "What the fuck was that?" Just
Filtered.
filter, which I thought was just like, "What the hell did we just see?" Because again, all of us are seasoned movie fans.
Yeah.
So a jump scare doesn't get us. Somehow that got us, and it's just kind of like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, this is a brilliant thing. Like I said, yeah.
A lot of people appreciate it. Like I said, the city really was pro festival. The timing was correct. We were, like I said, we always had one date in mind, and we focused on that date because they wanted us to do the festival sooner.
Yes, they
When
did.
we first announced to them, they're like, "Let's do it," and it was Mayor Andrade said, "Let's do it. Let's do it in 3 months from now." They were excited to do it, and I said, "Let's do it next year."
But Destiny and your God fucking made sure that it happened.
Dude, and then all of a sudden, the film festival was gonna, we're like, damn, we might have to, postpone this thing because of the COVID.
COVID
COVID
shit.
hit, and everybody was shut down. So I don't know if we thought about it during COVID or it might not have been a big deal.
It was right after, and we said we're anticipating more shutdowns because I did tell you that I knew CDC had came to the casino and they had told us specifically what was going to happen. So we made plans based on that, and it really did come out better. Because they came in
it worked
laughing.
out so great.
CDC came in laughing.
Oh yeah.
And I was like telling you, I was like, dude, it's not a big thing, but they're gonna shut shit down. And if Disney's gonna shut down for a year, the least we can do is postpone it for a year. That's a fact.
Yeah.
If Disney's gonna shut down for a year, you better shut down for a year. Because Disney got money and shit. And they know what the fuck they're talking about. Disney don't fuck around with money. That's a big thing. And you got to think, when Disney shut down for a year, how many lawyers did they get rid of? How many copyright infringement lawsuits did they say, we don't care about?
Yeah.
You keep it. I don't care about the character.
Right.
Disney was saving money, and they let a lot of people who wanted to sue them, they said, keep it. Go ahead with your
Well,
character. Good luck. And no money was made.
Another thing that made this festival big, and the timing was correct, is that they were building a movie studio. They're building a movie studio
Sure.
in
Big.
Banning. And they are, and it's going to be done in 2023. So that's what essentially really what made this too. Not was the timing, but it was also the movie studio that make it big. So the movie studio at the last minute, damn,
Grand Ave Studios.
Grand
Yeah,
Ave
think about it.
Studios.
Like that thing's gonna be a movie studio, TV studio, commercial studio, podcast studio, probably like anything
It's gonna be
visual
more
and
than
audio.
that, but it's gonna be more than that. It's also going to be a training facility for paramedics, fire department,
Oh,
and the
shit.
police department for first responders.
Right.
They're going to do a lot with that studio.
They're doing a lot
good
with
for
that
them.
studio,
Good.
and that's the thing. It's a big studio. They're doing fantastic
And you
with
guys
it.
got in it
And we got in
Project
where
Zero,
it's
Ground
like
Zero and shit.
barely like we're like good friends of the studio because we gave him the mic time. We did all that, and
Cool guy,
it
too.
just and he's
Great
a cool guy.
guy.
We
Yeah.
know him, so we're in with the studio. So guys, who knows? Booze and Dudes in 2023
Yeah.
might be filmed
We
from
might be filming
Grand
some random
Ave
shit.
Studios. For sure, our movies, because we already got the hookups there. They already said that our movies could
I
be
think
filmed there.
100% that next year, come this time next year, we'll probably be doing it Fox Film Festival again because they'll be readily available. And
Prestige Film Festival.
I mean,
Fucking
You mean the Fox
you know
Cineplex?
what? Edit this. Kick me out of the group.
co-produced
I'm
by the
done.
fucking Crew
You know, but he's
Film
right.
Fest and
He's
shit.
right. It is Prestige Film Festival at the Fox bullshit place.
Yeah, but the
But
Crew's
yeah,
gonna be the other
he's-
thing on
he's
top of
absolutely
Prestige.
right. It is
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I think in 2 years from now we'll be doing the Grand Ave Studios because they'll be big enough to actually hold
Accommodate it.
Everybody will know
Well,
how to
that's the
pronounce
thing.
it.
There'll be shows and shit that's filmed there, and we'll be able to have celebrities come from the studios
Yes.
that are be big movie stars
And
that
it's
can
not
be
far
at
from
the
LA.
at the
It's
films
literally like an hour
at the
and a
film
half
thing
away
for
from
free
LA.
Yep.
because we're good with the studio.
But
so
that's
the
what I mean.
studios
Like
are bringing
real,
right there.
real actors, like you guys are acting as if like fucking it's fucking right down the street from LA. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally, it's like an hour and a half drive on a good timing wise. Like people are gonna be fucking filming at that studio legit, especially knowing that it's brand new studio.
Yeah, no.
Top state of the art shit.
From
Yeah.
from LA to Beaumont, it's 77 miles. So yeah, thinking you're about doing the usual
A little
speed
over an
limit.
hour.
A little
Yeah.
over an hour.
Like on a bad day, 2 hours.
But
Yeah.
then you got to think about this. LA charges how much money?
Yeah, exactly.
I won't get-
Permits,
I won't
the
get into
permits.
politics
Yeah.
of it.
And Banny's in
It's
charge.
one, the permits. It's two, the costs.
Exactly.
It's a lot of fucking, a lot of
Yes.
stuff you have to go through, and there's not a lot of studios left in California.
And then
Everyone's
on top
filming
of
their
that,
shit out of California.
The city of
That's-
Banning looks beautiful.
that's
Like,
why,
the fucking theater we were at had literally 3 screens. It's
Yeah.
like a small town. You could film a
No,
1950s,
they
1970s
said
movie
this.
there all
Okay.
day.
They said this even on Friday that like, hey, you see all these movies and where are they being filmed in? Georgia.
Yes, they are.
Because
fuck Georgia.
It's Georgia's much cheaper. So you go to Banning, which is in California,
Cheap as
you
fuck,
have
too.
mountains, deserts, all that stuff, and
You
it's
literally have it all.
Everything,
Everybody.
everything within your driving distance
Yeah.
is within 45 minutes.
Lifetime
If
needs
you
to
have a
fucking
good
start
driver.
doing shit over there.
Guys, essentially, what's going to happen is we just fucking embarked on the new Hollywood, and we were part of it.
We
were
just put-
start
we
of
just
it.
put our foot in.
Here's what I'm
Our
telling
foot's
people
in
right
this
now.
fucking door.
Fuck
Fuck
I'm
it, dude.
I've been telling everyone right now. For everyone who's been dishonest, everyone who wants to say we were big on, every one of you motherfuckers who take people's money and you didn't want to
burn them?
watch their fucking film and
Yeah.
you burnt them, all you guys who watch 10% or less of their videos, you're done.
You guys just
Your
have
time
fun.
is done.
Yeah.
The Cannes
Yeah,
Film
the
Festival,
bottom line
the
is,
era
dude.
of that is
Bottom line
done.
is, you guys stole from everybody.
Yes,
you all had
exactly.
online festivals, and I put this thing together originally as a joke to prove you guys wrong, and I just
Guess
shitted
what?
on
No,
everybody.
It turns out it wasn't just they were wrong.
NWO
They
DMX is in the house.
were so fucking
I just shit on everybody.
They were so
I had the state
dishonest.
treasurer there. I had the fucking Senate there.
They were so dishonest. It forced us who were joking into being honest and running a real thing.
A real fucking festival.
A real festival, because they were so blatant.
Dude, we outsold the Palm Springs Short Fest, which is a huge deal.
The film
Palm Springs
fest?
Short Fest?
Yeah,
exactly.
The Who.
Yeah.
Big
Fuck
Bear.
those people.
We had more people there in our events
People were
going
cool.
on.
I liked
Yeah,
them.
they were
I
cool.
didn't like the fact they didn't reach back out to me, even though I reached out to them and shared their shit. But you're right. They
They didn't want to share. Like I said, for all those people didn't share our post,
hating on me.
fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right.
That's the truth. Thank you. That's it.
Look at that.
That's it. And I'm trying not to be a dick, but the thing is, he's absolutely right. Every
legit
one of
fucking
you
newspaper.
fucking dishonest people. You got to think of it. We only got big because you guys were dishonest. People only flocked to us because you guys were lying, taking money, and no one saw or heard anything. We only got big because someone said, "Hey, these guys are paying attention to us, and you're not." Maybe you
Dude,
guys
everyone
should have
shit
paid
on
attention.
us. There's a lot of people that did shit on us that didn't
haven't
take
tried
the
that.
time to share our
Is that
shit.
good?
And those people, I'll tell you what, man, we fucking
yeah.
proved you wrong. Because the thing
Goddamn
is,
right.
this is a real fucking thing.
Stop saying we. It was mainly you, bro.
We fucking did it.
You can say you.
Everyone was there.
Say
you.
we.
But we all did as a crew.
Hold
did
up.
it
I will
later.
say that I did some helping, motherfuckers. I
Everyone
was
helped
asleep
at the
at one
festival.
point and
There's
fucking
no way
threw
I
up.
could have done the whole
I was on
production by
camera.
myself.
You threw up in front of the
But I'll tell you,
mayor.
I'll tell you. Okay, so about
Hey,
that,
that black lady?
about that.
Yeah, he did.
So DK, during one of the screenings of the films, you were passed out drunk,
Fucking drunk
and I
as
did
fuck.
see you. Is there a photo
I've been
that
working all
surfaced?
fucking day.
Let's
yeah.
show that photo right now if
So
we
are
can
Go
in
ahead.
It's
post.
gonna surface. Here it
Okay,
is.
that's the photo.
That's it right there.
All right, that's okay. So DK, explain why you were completely drunk and passed
Throwing up.
out at
Oh,
a
and almost ate shit.
and
Tim
almost
saved
ate
your life.
shit. So explain what happened.
Oh, I've been having freaking sleeping problems for the last like 2 months. I'd watched
White man problems.
several movies in that fucking both those theaters. I was so dead tired. I had to pick up what's his name, Draven at 9 o'clock in the morning just to get him over there, and he did nothing.
Shout out to Draven. He got a bunch of fucking fan photos out there.
Draven,
Dude, Draven was like a mascot.
Yes.
People were taking
Draven,
photos of him.
you take
They're
the
like,
best
I've never
pictures,
seen a human
brother.
being so tall.
I've never seen anybody like that.
Yeah,
What's
they
he
were
wearing?
taking pictures with him.
They thought he was wearing a
Everyone.
costume.
And he
for a
was
movie.
straight up doing the Undertaker look
Yeah,
too. He's
yeah.
like,
Yeah, he
They
was.
thought he was in a movie in the festival, and we're taking
Yeah.
pictures with them. They were like, "Oh, what
Yeah.
movie is this from?"
Dude, mark my fucking words, you guys.
Draven is gonna be the
he's
shit.
gonna be next fucking Jason Voorhees.
No, Draven's gonna be
He's
Yeah.
such a big fuck.
Oh, I was gonna say,
and
Cena
Draven
Evil.
don't give a fuck.
like
Whatever
something like that.
it
You know what I mean?
I promise, Draven
Just
will
make
be a
him not
next
talk.
fucking
Right.
He
horror.
could visually be in a
Right.
He'll
movie.
be the next big horror film star.
Hell yeah.
So,
Dude,
Chuck,
six
you may
six
have been the
without
guy that had to
fucking stilts?
meet
Yeah.
everybody and talk to everybody and be like, hello, hello, hello. I was the guy on the fucking camera, and after a little while, you're like, fuck, what more can I get with some people in the theater? You
I
know,
think people
hey,
thought you were a news guy because of your look.
whoopty
You had your hat
shit.
backwards.
Yeah, well, I was so
You had the
fucking
beard there.
tired.
I know,
so you
but
were
look-
exhausted as fuck.
You look
Yeah.
like
But
a
I
news
heard
guy.
though that you snuck a little flask, so you were also on the
You
liquor
got a
too,
flask?
on the old cough syrup, the old grandpa's cough syrup.
Vodka.
That
He
was,
had the flask and just like
Vodka, yeah.
SG's like, hey, listen, he's
No.
passing that shit around, and he's drank most of it, and he's passed out.
No, I
he's
let-
passed out drunk.
I left that in the car with Draven. That's how you guys found out
Fucking
Draven.
Tim has so much weed
I
on
heard.
him.
I heard from you
Dude,
while we were watching.
So-
Crazy Days.
Tim walked down the. I shit you guys not. Tim walked down the alleyway, and I said, "Who the fuck is smoking weed right now?"
Tim
And
had a whole
Tim-
backpack full of weed.
Yes.
And then he said, Chuck, I said, Tim, I said, did you smoke weed inside the in the cinema? So okay, so did you guys smoke weed inside the
Fuck
fucking?
no. I asked him. Here's the thing: is I asked him. I said,
'Cause he
"Dude,
reeked
why
of
would he
it."
lie?" I said,
Tim
Tim,
probably
do you have a
did
vape or something we could smoke right now, dude? He goes, Nah, bro. I only got this bong.
Uh-huh.
And I said, Are you fucking kidding
Dude,
me?
way worse.
Tim reeked of weed so much.
Yeah.
He said, "Hey,
Yeah.
let me store this backpack inside your truck." And I was like,
Dude,
"Fuck, all
I
right."
kicked it out of my
Dude,
car.
Your truck.
It was
the
for
next
2-3 days. It reeked of weed. So
Yes.
I was about to quit my job, and I said, "Fuck, dude, they're gonna think I'm a major fucking pothead when I give this shit back."
This is why Chuck's quitting because he's a fucking pothead.
The thing is, yeah, they're like, "Oh fuck,
That's why
dude,
Chuck
he's a
pushed to
fucking
quit.
pothead."
But like a grown ass fucking man, he goes, "I'm gonna quit unless you guys fucking match this fucking money."
Exactly.
And they said, "All right, we'll match it."
Yep.
And Chuck was like, "All right, cool."
Yep.
He's like, "I'm gonna go
Exactly.
take a mean ass shit for 2 hours, and I'm gonna fucking
No,
clock
that's
out."
it.
So,
That's how you gotta
so
do it.
what?
And then he just walked
So
up.
another thing that happened was the movie Crazy Days. So Johnny Martin, you know, like I said, originally this thing started because Johnny Martin wasn't getting spots in the film
was the
festival.
beginning of the joke.
That was the beginning of the joke. So he said,
Should've got
he
some
begged me.
variety.
He said, can I play Crazy Days?
I was there for
And
this.
I said,
This is
no.
true.
I said, no, we can't do that. We can't do that. He asked me again. No, I don't think we can do it. Asked me again. I said, listen, at the end of the night, maybe I'll play it if no one's here, right? He said, come on, let's do it around this time. So he finally convinces me. We do it in the most
he
packed,
found
in the
an
packed theater.
He found an hour gap or whatever. Like he found the time.
It's
for
half
it,
full. It's half capacity. I mean, there's a ton of people in this theater, right?
And
he said-
more.
And he said, "Fuck it, I said, "Fine." And then he plays it, but he plays the uncut version.
Yes, he
So
did.
I walk in there for a quality check, right?
Version.
This is what I see. So I pull a seat in the front row, and I see Draven basically eat this cum glazed donut,
I was crying.
and I
at
said,
that point.
"What the fuck?"
I was
And
crying after that point.
and you know, Raul, Johnny Martin, and there's a few other people that are just
Yeah.
fucking laughing, right? But I think it's
there-
mostly Johnny Martin laughing.
There's a
Shit.
handful of people in there.
There's a handful of people in there. And so I guess there was some grandmas that went in there too.
A set of them.
A set of grandmas
There was
while
two-
I was on a cocaine binge in the movie because I'm in the movie too.
Literally right before your character walks into a scene
Yes.
and does the whole like
Oh,
sex
it's
talk.
gold. It's
They
fucking
sat
gold.
and they literally walked. Dude, I walked in right because I had 40 minutes. I was like, hey, I have an hour
At
movie that I
this
just put
moment,
on.
when cops walk into the movie, you think these old people are thinking,
Yeah, I told-
"There's-
I told-
finally some order has come
Yeah,
to this
I
movie."
told Sassy, I'm
Right.
like, well, hey man,
Instead,
we got
it's
some time.
you as a cop.
Yeah.
And they're like, they have no idea what the fuck
Dude,
they're
they
in for.
sat still for all of it.
They're
all
like-
of it.
They were just shocked by your
And
character. on
not
coke.
only am I on cocaine
Oh,
binge,
shit.
but I'm talking about
Me and
every
Jesse were dying.
sex position
We're like, dude,
possible.
they're definitely gonna leave.
Every crazy
I'll
sex
give-
position.
I'll
Crazy.
Dude, give the. I don't care what people say. Give these old people this.
They sat it through. They sat it through.
They sat through the whole
They
thing.
waited. Yeah, they waited. your
And they weren't like
whole
reacting or nothing. They were
thing
just
out.
like this the whole time.
Yeah.
And what was funny was your son, like I'll just leave it that
my
vague.
God.
Your son and his friends, and then these other kids that were like 17 maybe, they're fucking rolling. The whole fucking so,
They're
and
recording
dude,
it
we
on
can
their
see the ladies. Like, yeah, they're recording
They
it.
thought it
The
was
ladies are like this.
shit. They're like,
They're not reacting. They're not like, oh no, they're just sitting there.
No.
And dude, they sat
Dude,
the whole way
and here's
through.
the thing: like, I finally tell Raul he can make it. He can play the film. This motherfucker buys a 64-ounce soda, the biggest popcorn that they sell, and he's with his other friend. And I was like, "Fuck, man! All right." And so I let them watch it, but it is a packed theater, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" So as soon as I seen the cum glazed donut
you know what
thing,
happened, though?
I was like, "Fuck!"
The fucking mayor's husband was there.
Yes.
And he loved that
He
shit.
loved it.
There was-
loved that movie
He was
so
in the back.
much.
He was in the back of the
gangster as
theater.
fuck. The
So-
whole time.
crying laughter.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed at Johnny Martin. I got upon Johnny Martin. Said we shouldn't have played that.
If you can't tell, the mayor's black.
You set us
I'll guarantee
back.
you this: we'll be able to play whatever movie we want because the mayor's husband was there.
Mayor's
for
husband
years.
loved.
He loved that
he
movie
loved-
so deeply.
He was all.
He thought you were the best actor. He was crying
Dude.
and laughing at that scene.
Oh,
he goes,
especially
"These
when I came
motherfuckers." Every second he goes, "These motherfuckers."
Yes. Whenever
He was trying to catch your breath.
No.
the movie
Like,
sucked, he was all like.
Yeah.
But whenever it was funny,
So,
he was all,
if you guys don't know, go to New Path Films. You can watch. If you don't know what we're talking about, go to New Path Films YouTube page, and you can watch Crazy Days.
Yeah.
Watch Crazy.
Watch
Days.
fucking Crazy Days, the uncut version,
Here's
not
my
the
thing.
edited version.
Here's my thing.
I think we're in
If
the
you
uncut
got up-
version,
if you-
but
yeah,
you're in the regular
if
one.
you got up
Yeah.
from the theater, this is my thing. Me and Uday, well, we went to a theater years ago when
Slash DK Murph.
when Borat was showing, and lots of old white people got up and walked out while me and him were in the middle of crying and laughter. So at some
Hey, are we all
point,
watching Jackass 4,
At
by the way?
some point, exactly.
can watch.
At
Okay,
some
good.
point, you have to say,
Oh, Justice, fuck
We'll watch it. We'll watch it at the Fox
There you
Cineplex.
go.
No, we should watch in Sterling and get fucking destroyed before we go.
Oh, yeah,
Hell
there
yeah.
you go,
If
dude.
not, me and Sass are
Sterling,
gonna watch
you
it.
can get fucked up and they won't say shit.
You can smoke while you're outside.
But yeah.
You can smoke in the theater, blow it in a little kid's face.
The manager's like, give it to me.
Yeah, we're gonna do fucking.
Hand it over.
We're gonna do shrooms while we're in there.
That's the way it is, bro.
Dude, but that's what, but like I said, I mean, that's what fucking essentially happened. I was like, fuck, dude, like, you set us back because I'm the festival face.
In a
You
sense.
gotta think, I'm on fucking Fox News, I'm on
No,
ABC,
no.
I'm
In
doing
a-
all this
in a
shit,
sense,
and I'm
you-
on a fucking cocaine
No,
binge
and
talking
then
about
all of a sudden-
sex
Yeah,
positions, dude.
Exactly.
They know you as,
But in
hey,
a
I saw you
sense-
do coke and talk
in a
about fucking a
sense,
girl
only
that's
in a
shitting
sense
on
he set you
herself.
back, bro.
Yeah, but I think, like I said, I think the film is way fucking too raunchy.
No,
That's why a lot of
it's a
festivals I
film
don't think
festival,
picked it up.
bro. Okay,
But at the same time,
Well,
like,
that's what Johnny Mars said.
but-
He said,
but look
"Listen,
at
I
the
think
Film
it."
Festival.
He says, "Don't let us,
let's
don't let
get
other
irreversible.
people
Let's
decide
give-
what we."
let's give-
Irreversible.
So what? Okay, I'll
brilliant
ask you
film,
guys' opinions. Hold on.
but-
Let me ask your opinions. All right. So I think for a festival that we put together that we are the face of, I think we shouldn't have played it. What do you think, SG?
I said like you did in the very beginning, very end, because it's a bonus thing. Like, let's just do it for us. Like, yeah, it would have been great then because it's in a fucking theater.
Right.
So yeah, I get that. I get that. I want to see it in the theater.
Right.
Cool. But like you said originally, at the end, which is what I agreed on, and then
Right.
next thing, 2 hours later, I come out from the fucking my like projection. I felt like Tyler Durden the whole time. I was taking pictures. I'm all a fucking projectionist right now. I can take a picture of some shit. I can put it on his computer and fucking show my dick right now if I wanted to. I'm all,
Technically.
Tyler fucking Durden. But yeah, no joke. You should have put it at the very end.
Right. Okay. So what do you think?
But it did do well when it happened.
If we're
I'll give it
talking
that.
about it on that
would you do?
on that level,
Right.
agreed that I wouldn't have played it until after 9 p.m.
Right.
Because we were expecting a certain crowd
Right.
by a certain time.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you guys this, even if you disagree with
I
me,
think we
you're-
should do an
if you're
announcement too,
listening to
right?
me live right now,
Yeah.
that's fine. Ask yourself this, and you disagree with any of us talking right now. How many old people do you guys think are going to drive past 7 p.m.? I say that because we shouldn't have shown that movie until after 7
It was
p.m.
like 3
Those
o'clock
old
when we
people
showed it.
all
Right.
agreed they were all going to leave after 8 p.m.
Yeah, dude.
None of them were going to stick around. So next time, this is a big thing that I learned this year from
That
the
was a
film
midnight
festival.
movie.
If we're going to show movies that are so hardcore, I'm not going to show them until after 8 because I know the real people who are about film festivals and want to see it all, they're going to start after 8 and on. But here's the thing. If you're sensitive to movies and you want to embark on the world and see things, I now know that for next year's film festival, I won't show shit. I can put all the
Pop
beautiful
Dog.
movies from 10. You piece of shit. You
fucking Piece of shit.
Real quick, you just gave me an idea. With
Motherfucker.
everything you're saying, you just gave me this idea. Next year, number 2 is always bigger than number 1,
All
right?
I'm saying is,
No, but here's what you should do.
let's not schedule anything that you think would be too extreme, even for
we
kids
should
or old
host
people.
each fucking
Schedule that shit for after
set.
7 p.m. Old people will be gone by then.
the buck
Promise
set.
you.
All the movies that you wanted, right? Boom. That's your 4-hour gap. Fucking Richard Sassy gets 2 hours. I get an hour, or one movie, and we come out.
If
and
it's
go,
my 2
hey,
hours, bro, I'm playing the most
fucking
hardcore
cruise.
movies
Is
late.
the crew's gonna be producing from now on and be like, the crew presents this movie, and Joe could pick a movie or DK could pick a movie. He'd be like, hey, this is my favorite movie. It's called this. The reason why I like it so much
Next
is
year's
this.
got to be at least 3 days. We'll get way more
No,
people.
but I mean, we should
we
do that
won't have
before.
enough time to have some
No, but we
so
should make
many
pockets.
submissions.
We should make pockets where it's this is the movie that you
I
picked.
agree with that.
And then-
Yeah.
Yeah, that way we do an intro.
Yeah.
And then that way, in a case of
But we also need more people to volunteer.
but in a case of,
time.
Well, we'll go into what we're gonna do next
of
year.
Crazy
Let's do
Days-
a different
of Crazy
segment.
Days, it should be like there should be a
Crazy
thing
Days should
before
have. At the end of the day, Crazy Days should have been played at the end of the night.
Yes,
It's
it
a
should.
raunchy movie.
I agree.
We like it because we're
And here's
in
the
it,
thing
and
is,
it was great.
not
But the
only
thing
was
is, it should have been
raunchy,
at the
but
end of the
it
night.
was the unrated version of that.
I just think
raunchy
you can't
movie.
play cum flavored donuts in the middle of the fucking day when you have a fucking
hot-ass
crowd
day,
like
too,
older
dude.
ladies,
In
older
Banning,
people.
It's 100 degrees out there, dude.
See, my thing with that scene where the first scene you're in is it's way too fucking long. It's funny, but how many more fucking sexual dirty positions can you talk about before it's like?
But that movie,
That's what I fucking told him.
But
He
yes.
actually had 7 more written.
Yeah.
I said, dude, I cut that shit in half.
Yeah.
And I did what I could to make it fucking,
Well, I
you
told
know,
no,
where
I
people
told you
liked
this.
it.
I helped to write it, and what I basically did with writing wasn't I didn't write new parts. I just basically hey, condense this into these 3 jokes.
You wrote that shit?
I helped him write it. It was 3 hours long before I fucking got it. I condensed
So
it into what
it went from fucking 3 hours long of sexual positions to 1 hour till I made it in the fucking 5 minutes. Because yeah, seriously, dude, it was crazy.
I just think that however, you did have the funniest bit in there when you hit the guy and
Chuck
the blood
Schumer's the
squirts on the
greatest.
kid, and you're like,
dick too hard.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna be sucking his dick the hardest this week because I was gonna be like, "Hey, dude, this week was awesome," but it sounds like fucking DK Murph fucking got the balls in the grip.
DK Murph. So- so funny-
while sucking the dick.
Funny story what happened during the festival. So around more towards the end of the,
The whole
night,
day
like
was
6
funny.
o'clock. It was great night. So this black guy comes into the festival, to the studio, right? He
all
says,
that
"Hey,
shit
can you
on.
guys call me a taxi cab?" My mom's all, "Yeah, I call you a taxi cab."
Crazy. I want to hear the story because I only heard the aftermath. I was like, what the fuck did Chuck drive?
So, dude, we call the taxi cabs. Nobody picks up. We tell the taxi cab service. They don't pick up.
Don't matter in Banning.
So what happened was, I finally, this guy's like, hey man, you know, like, hey, whatever. I said, listen, where are you trying to be? I said, where are you trying to go? He said, I'm trying to go the Days Inn. I said, that's in Banning. That's down the street. I'll just give you a ride.
Yeah,
so he goes, no, I think it's by the outlets.
Did I say the Days Inn?
So
I'm at the Minutes
I
Inn.
drive all the way to the outlets to convince this motherfucker there is no hotel.
You're a horrible person, dude. In the best.
I know,
way.
I do, right? And I go there. I'm like, dude, there's no here. It's in Banning. He's like, oh man,
Hold on, you're a fucking angel on earth, dude.
dude.
I do not get it.
Earth
Why?
angel,
you wanna
Earth
know why?
angel.
Because fucking his life has sucked. I know this guy personally. His life is not like, oh, dude, you've been fucking like cherry picked. You fucking silver spoon. Bucks has not had this fucking life. Bucks had a normal fucking life, especially like now he lives in San Bernardino County, but
Now
he grew up in San Diego.
goes to Chuck's dick.
No,
There you
yeah.
go.
Dude, I already wrote
Take turns.
this episode out. I thought I was gonna suck his dick, but turns out fucking Murphy beat me.
All right, guys, can all have my
But,
dick.
no
Don't worry.
joke. Dude, he fucking literally. If this guy would have been like, "Hey man, I need a ride," I'd be like, "All right, well, fucking, you have your phone? Like, I got a charger." Fucking Bucks literally helped this guy out to the point where I was, "Hey, dude, just fucking get in my car."
He
I'll
was
give
like
you a ride."
basically like, leave my mom alone.
Yeah.
No, dude.
So
Bucks
no.
gave
So
this
I
fucking
gave this guy basically. I got this guy an Uber.
Yeah.
No, you were.
I said, give me the money. He said, no, this is before the Uber. So I said, give me the money. It's $10 for the fare. Give me $10. So the Uber goes, and to pick up this guy, and I says, listen, the streets are blocked. You're gonna have to go around back to the theater.
And they gave up.
He gets there. He cancels the trip. I don't know if he's seen the person or whatever. I don't have the phone. I'm busy
like a
doing stuff. My
black
mom
man
has the
banner.
phone. He cancels the trip. The Uber driver still cancels the trip.
Yeah.
Charges me $5. So I got this dude's $10. I said, listen, you gave me the $10. I'll drive you down the street I
Beyond
drive
the
this
greatest
dude
guy ever
to Cali
Listen to this
Mesa
story.
outlets.
Oh God.
Yeah,
There's
like,
nobody there. I said, listen, there's no hotels down here. I know this area.
what's up,
I know this
dude?
fucking area.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's shiesty. I know this area.
Prestige.
And then he fucking basically from there, he's like, hey, listen, I need, I said, dude, where are you trying to go? Days Inn. There's one in Banning. That's where it's
Joe
at.
told me, I said, where the fuck is Chuck?
I took him-
I didn't know where you work. I was like, bro, if this dude, because I see, I'm not gonna, because I don't want this to get in any kind of race thing.
Right.
But I was like, I seen the guy. I was like, dude, where is he? I need to know where
Oh,
you work.
good,
I was
yeah.
like-
Maybe I
dude,
got
Exactly. I didn't know what he's gonna
jacked,
do. So I was like,
kidnapped and
yeah.
roped off.
Dude,
You imagine if that happened?
When your
So I said,
mom
where-
told
where
me,
is
I
he?
was
They
like,
told me where you
why
went.
did he give him a ride? Because I saw the guy.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, what the
Yeah.
fuck,
They
man?
told me where you went.
I
Bucks
gave
is
the
the
guy a
nicest fucking
chance,
guy
dude.
in the
I'm the
world.
nicest guy.
Tell me. Who the hell is this guy that you're?
I don't know who this guy is. This guy's out the
Some
street, but
random black dude.
he tells me a story.
You had a
I
bunch
just
of
help
shit
him
on you.
out.
You remember this?
But
guy?
you're helping him out to this extent?
Yeah.
I help
Yes.
him out to this extent.
Exactly.
I finally dropped
Why,
this guy
right?
off. He
Bucks
thanks
is
me.
way too nice.
I come
Guardian
back to the
angel. Guardian
festival.
angel on earth right here.
I come back to the festival, but I did help him out. But he did kind of take advantage of my kindness. Dude took advantage of my kindness. But like I said, I did help his ass out. But anyways, that happened.
This is old.
Oh,
So-
shit.
I don't even like seltzers.
Okay,
Let's
so
see.
you went from like Calamasa to like
I don't even like seltzers. That's good.
Cabazon.
I went from
Like
Banning
that.
to
That's
Cabazon
crazy.
back to Banning. It was in
That's
Banning the whole
crazy.
time.
Oh my God!
Right down the street.
And this was this
Listening
guy
to me at the low
anything?
volume.
Did he give you any incentive?
He was a
to
nice
move?
guy. He gave me
Who did?
$10.
But no, did you know who he
did?
was at all?
I don't know who he
Listen to
was.
me.
I helped him out.
He was a color fella.
He was a
This-
person of color.
It was a person of color.
Yeah, 'cause
I
you
helped
can't
him out though.
Because you can't say color person. Color person.
I
is
was
racist,
feeling generous
but a
that
person
day.
Of color is,
I helped him out.
Whoopty
I'm a nice
shit.
guy.
I went
Whoa! The Irish
I want to
person
hear
of
the
color.
Irish. The Irish don't care for people of color. That's
Yeah,
what
dude,
I'm
you guys are
gonna
the
say.
fucking color people of whites.
Yeah,
I helped my guy out.
They don't like you.
help a brother out. Dude.
Anyways,
I don't understand.
so that was the festival. It was a great, and like I said, I really felt the, more towards the end of the
night,
the end of the night. I
was
think I
awesome.
felt the love.
It was,
like
yeah.
it was just us. It's the
I felt
camaraderie.
it after 6:30. After 6:30,
I felt it.
when
I was like,
came
man,
out.
you know what? This is like our fucking
Bro,
group.
Did you?
This is
We
our world.
fucking
This is
our
fucking
world.
Yeah.
Did you
So
guys
when we
get
had
to
the
talk to
festival shirts
vendors?
on, we were
Yeah,
taking
I
the
think we owned
pictures.
the vendors.
Did you
'Cause
guys
the
get to talk
vendors
to the
were like,
vendors
"Oh,
around
you
there?
guys nice."
The vendors were like, dude, last night.
Thank you, guys.
They
Yeah.
said last night when you guys were handling your shit, they said we've had more people than we've had in
We
2
had
years.
more money during the
They
fucking
said it was
the bar
lit
thing.
last night because
Yeah.
your guys' shit.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah, it was
'Cause,
lit
like,
more of the
we-
gala
no,
that night. They made more money on our gala
Yeah, we asked,
than they did the festival.
We asked about riding the
Right.
train, right?
I was like, oh, shit.
And by the way, the Banning train, Okay, most train stations is do a circle. The bandit train went up and down the street, down fucking curbs. This motherfucker,
Dude.
he almost hit cars.
So
in this train, dude.
I straight up seen Brandon and like my mom in the fucking train, all honk honk and like this. But no, it was a huge increase in sales for the station tap house. They never seen that. The theater itself for the festival
You welcome.
made the most money it did the whole
You
fucking week
fucking welcome.
combined.
You welcome.
1 year.
What did I
ago.
fucking tell you guys?
Hey, guys.
Donate shit to the festival.
That's
You got
1
mentioned.
year.
Why do you guys
Not only
keep-
that,
Why do you guys
Not
keep
only
thinking
that.
that Booze and the Dudes have nothing to do with anything? We're the best fucking people.
our
without
fucking
trying to do
our
shit.
fucking sponsors when I went on TV got 2 million views on TV. The newspaper went out twice.
Long story
22,000 homes.
Anybody else want to fucking donate money and or sponsor our shit? Go through
Hey,
Bucks.
Not
I
to
know
mention,
why.
I
it was
don't
all
do
a
people.
tax write off.
Hey, you
I
gotta,
hate
say,
people
you
so
gotta
much.
stop cussing. That's the thing. Is because we cuss too fucking much.
We do.
It was a fucking tax write off.
But like I said, no. Here's what happens. I can say all I want. As soon as Bucks is in a room with somebody and he goes, "Hey man, I get it. I watched the show too." He's all, "But talk to me, bro. Money. You want money? I can help you get money.
That's right.
You give me money, I'll make more money." That's what fucking Bucks does. Bucks has done that with me. I've given him $100. I've got like $300 back.
His
350
last
or
name
some
was
shit.
Bucks, by the way.
Yeah, Mr.
Bucks.
Bucks.
Not a coincidence.
But Bucks is sounding right now like he's Mark Wahlberg. No, just for what you're saying. You know?
Fuck Mark Wahlberg.
Dude.
He
I got
is
this in the
fucking
bag.
Mark.
Dude.
Fuck that, dude.
Did you
We-
say fuck Mark Wahlberg?
I said fuck Mark Wahlberg.
You got to end the podcast right now.
Why?
I can't believe he said that.
I know.
End it.
I know.
End it.
We're
He's coming out
California.
next year. We're gonna do a parade.
He's gonna punch me in the face.
We're gonna do a fucking parade. He's gonna punch you right in the kisser.
Next year it's actually called Prestige Marky
Guys.
Mark Festival.
I assure you. Okay.
Marky Mark's not
For
Mark
next
Wahlberg.
for next year, I
Marky
will
Mark,
bring
I want a movie.
celebrities next year. I'm gonna bring celebrities to the
sure.
festival next year, guys.
Sure. Good looking ones.
I promise you
Sharknado
guys,
Live.
Good-looking celebrities.
it'll be twice as big than it was this
Good-looking
year.
celebrities, not them ones you see like.
Because listen, we're already
Full of porn
fucking.
with the girl one.
The state of California already recognized the
Not
film
just for
festival.
housewives.
like a
We're a
nice
big
porn.
fucking deal. What film festival has the state of California's blessing?
Well, let me think
Nobody.
about it right now.
Nobody.
None.
None of
think.
them.
Not a goddamn.
Not a goddamn one of
You know
them.
why? None of them want to open up an opportunity zone because they all think they're too fucking cool for school. They all think they're too good for the hood.
Yeah.
You know what?
And
The,
that's
you know the
fucking
Can't
problem.
Dance crew. They mentioned to me in our review, our film Freeway. If you were there, do a review.
Cutie
But
God.
they said, "Hey, listen,
Good.
we felt like rock stars going in there.
Thank
They
God.
took
Good
care
for
of
them.
us.
Good.
There was media
That's
there.
what our fucking
Whoever was there, we
our
felt like
winners are
rock
supposed to feel
stars.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
We felt like that all the time, and that's just normal for us. But I mean, the winners should feel like that.
They felt
And
like
that
rock
should be
stars, dude.
good.
They felt fucking great.
Next year, you guys are gonna fucking even be bigger. We're gonna
Yep.
have a stage.
Garen got
with
it.
It's gonna be
plateaus.
fantastic, guys.
Fucking A, man.
And you know what? And shout out to Gypsy Lux for fucking performing.
That's right.
And
They
then
were-
also
they
I
were a
sang
really
with the
cool
band.
dude.
They were really
we did
fucking
fucking we did fucking Freebird. We brought it to you.
Which you kept calling
We
for
sang with
the
them.
whole night.
We did some fucking System of a Down. Shout out to Gypsy Lux.
Gypsy fucking Lux, bro. They let other people come in and play drums and guitar.
Dude.
God bless that band.
You guys
They
are
were
fucking
Shout out to
good as
Balkan
fuck.
Skull. The new Balkan Skull. I guess they're the
You
they're
know
the
who
city
you are.
thugs.
You know who
Yeah.
you are.
You know who you are. You're the new.
Lord's Dead.
You're the banning Balkan Skull.
Yep.
There was two guys that were kind of the Balkan Skull banning. And shout out to you for fucking playing the drums, and the other guy for saying Prestige worldwide out about 8 million fucking times.
Yeah.
And then
Fucking
the Catalina wine mixer.
Catalina.
the
dude.
fucking
Wasn't
so-
there a guy wearing a Catalina wine mixer shirt?
Yeah.
I don't
was.
know. So
Yes,
he-
of
so
course there was.
it's gonna
Because
be
it's
the
a
banning
Prestige.
wine mixer next year. We're gonna call it the banning wine mixer.
Fucking
Goddamn right.
That's
Oh,
a
that's gonna be
dude.
that'll be the Friday night. That'll be the night.
The Friday
before.
night's the
That'll
banning
be-
wine
I think we
mixer.
should title it the fucking banning wine
The
mixer.
fucking banning wine mixer. Guys, we're gonna have fun with this shit. It will be twice as big, and I promise you guys will have fun. Because
We do it already.
we do it fucking
Yeah.
big, guys. And you know what? Booze Mania is coming up. I'll announce it a date, but it's gonna be a big fucking deal, just like this was.
Is it now a comedy show?
bigger than this shit was.
Much bigger.
There'll be fucking.
Because this is our fucking world.
There'll be fucking
They
fighting.
We're gonna be in
Midgets.
Purdue.
We're gonna
There'll be
have midget there.
midgets.
We're gonna have
Midgets?
midget there.
There'll be wrestling. There'll be midgets.
At least one midget there.
There'll be
Some
fucking
titties-
podcasting.
Titties are gonna be out.
Titties.
For sure.
Oh, I've got something to tell you, Chuck.
Oh, here we go.
There we
Since
go.
going back to
You better
EWF,
not pause it. You better.
What is
I'm
EWF?
shut the fuck up and listen.
You better fucking
I
record.
went
this
back.
shit.
I am.
Come on,
Good.
weed security.
Yeah.
So, ever since going back to
reading it.
EWF and helping Jesse out film stuff, he legit came to me and said, "Brother, you ever want to feel something in my wrestling ring? You got my blessing." So if we want to do anything over there,
Listen here, brother. So Jesse will definitely help us out with the Booze Mania.
If
yeah.
that's the case, then fuck yeah. Take him up on that offer.
Booze Mania will be a big deal. I promise you it will. You guys will have a blast.
Still not afraid of
It's
doing these
it's gonna be a
spots.
real thing, guys. If I did this to this level, Booze Mania is gonna be twice as big.
Gotta be.
It's
You know
gonna be
what?
crazy.
You gotta lose that proper 12 shit and get a proper 13 hat.
Dude, we're gonna get Booze merch.
Booze and
Guys,
the dudes.
Booze merch.
Booze and the dudes, proper 13. Fucking
Proper. How many of us?
There's like
Five?
6.
Proper
Five,
5,
six.
proper 6.
13 of us.
Wait, 1, 2,
13 of
3,
us.
4,
All
5.
right, yeah, there's 5 of us.
Proper 5.
yeah.
The 5 horsemen. 5 horsemen.
Hey, the 5 horsemen.
Dude, we did an awesome photo of the 4 Horsemen thing at the film festival.
Oh,
like I
yeah.
said, man, I really felt the love there. I mean, these guys are like my brothers. I mean, we've known each other for 20 years. And I really
alike,
think
we
that
are.
I think that fucking last week we really felt like super close to each other, and I really felt the
Goddamn
love.
right.
And I think we really fucking just killed it that
We
night.
did. We fucking nailed it. Are you
Because
kidding
like
me?
I said, dude,
If
it
I-
went all fucking at the right time.
Yeah.
All the fucking hard work.
It
that
started
we
off
did,
if I
shitty.
may.
all the
It
recognition.
ended
So,
fucking awesome.
Some of the fucking
there's
sweat
that picture
loss
of
for
all of
8
us
hours.
doing this. There's that picture of all of us doing
yeah,
this.
but I like that I threw out the
and
IE.
everybody that saw this at my work said, "Why are you throwing up gang signs?"
Good. Fuck.
Which gang has the 4 fingers?
I don't know.
Look at IE. I
ass
said
gang.
it. IE.
The 4
The
horsemen
Inland
of
Empire.
Mexico.
Look. See?
I said the
IE.
4 horsemen, and they're like, "What's the 4 horsemen?"
So
That's why when Murph said that, he's like, "We're gonna throw out the horseman." He went like this. I'm all, then just turn it into IE since we're already there anyway.
right. What are we? Where are we sitting in time?
We are at 42
Doesn't
So
minutes.
matter.
let's switch.
Fuck it.
Let's switch to fucking work-related shit that happened during the week. So
go
I
ahead.
got a funny story.
On top-
so I was
You talked to
on
your
top of
workers
all
about it?
this. So I went to work this past week. It's been busy, and then I went to work and I went to this lady's house. Right, she was kind of like a hoarder though, not too bad, but there was definitely some shit there. And I went into her house, and you know, I basically, you know, told her issues, and I go to my truck and I read up an estimate. So I'm sitting in my truck just cranking music. That's why I listen to podcasts or I'll listen to music.
Good.
And I'm just cranking it, right?
Oh, so you're loving
So
life.
I don't hear shit.
Yeah.
Ever when I go on my
Good.
truck.
Good for you, dude.
I about 15 minutes in my, no, maybe 10 minutes in my
Like
truck.
3 songs. Yeah.
3 songs. I open the door. I heard, meow.
This is a cat, right? This is a cat.
So let's just say
Like
she's
a
been doing
cat.
that for 10
I think
minutes
there's
already.
a cat mating. That's
She's
what I
been
think
doing
the
that
sound
before.
is.
And
I really
then
think the
kept going.
cat's mating, right?
Yeah.
So I look over the
Old
fence
cats.
line. She's all, help.
She got attacked by the bugs that you were going to kill.
She said, help. And I said, what? I don't even run.
You're all.
I just go, So I go over there. I walk over there. I'm all, what's wrong? She's all, need help. She said, I fell on this and I think I hurt my ribs. I said, you broke your ribs? She said, I think I broke my ribs. So I fucking
Norm.
I fucking help her out, dude. I said, she's all, help me up. So she fucking showed me, and she lifted up her shirt. It's a big old bruise
Oh, I
because she
thought
fell
she was
on
showing
her.
you some titties.
No, dude, I know. It's been
She
nasty.
showed you her titties.
She shows her fucking all bruised and shit. And I said,
bruised ass
fuck.
titties.
She's all, can you just help me up? I'm like, yeah.
I can't
So I
touch
help
you.
her up.
You're like, I can't touch you.
And she's all fucked up. And she said, she's all, well, thank you. I was like, do you want me to call the ambulance? She's like, no, I can't afford the ambulance. I was just there.
You're poor.
Yeah.
She says, I was just there. I said, what the fuck? I says, it should be a price in your health, ma'am. You sure you don't need a ride to urgent care? She said, no, I'm good, sweetie.
It's $100.
She said, I'm good, sweetie. I'm like, okay. Well, I gotta go. So you want to buy
peace.
anything?
You kept it fucking basic. Like,
I kept it
"Alright,
basic,
well,
dude.
Damn.
Fuck.
And then so another house I went to was the weirdest day. I walk in and this guy needs a re-inspection. It's like a termite report. And this guy's like, hey man, I have this commercial on TV. It's like YouTube, and it's about penis and implants. So basically, there's a
Like for
pump
trans?
that gets installed in your dick, and then you blow it up, you pump it up,
Oh, so-
right? It's a penile implant.
Okay.
He's all, I'm all, oh hey man, you watching some YouTube? And he said, yeah man, I got that surgery done. I said,
Oh, Lord.
fuck. So I just ignored the whole thing.
He's trying to get you in on his
He's trying to
shit.
get me on the fucking deal, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
He's trying to trap you into the
so I was like,
conversation.
okay, man.
Yeah.
So I'm not even
He's like,
entertaining the
"You can get
conversation.
it. I get a
So
discount
he just
on the
keeps
next
on talking about it. He's like, yeah, man, I got that surgery. Just got remarried. Got to make sure it works.
It's the whole thing. Like, oh man, I'm so tired from my surgery.
Yeah.
Come on, check into the trap. Come into the trap.
Right. He was trying to bait me, and I was like,
I have had that.
I'm
That's
good.
fucking amazing.
So he was like,
rum.
thank God.
he was talking about his fucking dick, and in this dick surgery, and I was like,
no,
I just
he
kept
didn't.
ignoring him.
He was in detail talking to you.
He was in detail trying to get insight.
Fuck that.
And he
Older
said
white
he
guy?
was
Older white guy?
Older white guy.
Yeah, dude, he was
And
trying to get you.
trying to fuck me.
Yeah.
So I said,
or
no,
get
thank
you
you.
to fuck him.
I said, mister, no, thank you.
Just
I don't
real
want your
quick.
dick.
Oh,
He was trying to get you to
Ronnie
fuck him
just
and get a
commented.
discount.
What do you say?
Ronnie says,
Shout out.
"You guys did a great job. So awesome to see you guys."
Of course, dude.
Yeah, man.
goddamn
And
right,
Roddy,
Ronnie.
thanks for
When
showing
don't
up,
we
man.
do an
Hey,
awesome
and by the way,
job?
Ronnie, where were you on my moves over my hammy earlier? Like,
Hey, he was there on Friday
It
night.
took him like 5 hours.
Roddy,
to
we
get
do
there.
appreciate you showing up,
you
man.
showed up Friday
Showing
night,
up.
dude. When
He did show up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Ronnie
were
did.
one of the guys
Him
that
and his
listened to
wife showed up. That's
Listen to
pretty cool.
Bucks.
It
On
was
the
cool.
last Boozing Dudes that said, if you fucking know me and you don't fucking show up,
It's pretty delicious.
then
Off the
don't
friends
fucking
list.
know me. Yeah. Exactly.
Completely off the
No,
fucking
but Ronnie
friends
showed
list.
up. Ronnie and his wife showed up.
Ronnie
Fucking
showed
dude,
up.
know me by the end of
Shiesty
this
was
shit.
there Friday night.
Fucking A. Whoop.
He was fucking there
Jeremy
Friday night.
was there on Saturday. He was there for the festival. I ran into him.
Who?
Jeremy.
Our Jeremy,
The one that fucking guests on the podcast. Yeah, Jeremy.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
I didn't see him.
He was there for 2 hours.
Wait,
3 hours.
Jeremy was there.
Oh fuck!
You
Yeah.
didn't talk to him?
I didn't
Shots
see him.
one
Yeah,
or whatever
I
his
was
name
looking
is.
at Jeremy and try to get popcorn. And
The one that
Not
fucks
Top
up-
Swat. Not
No,
Flop
not
Swat.
Top Swat.
Fuck
No,
Flop
no.
Swat. If
His-
Flop Swat was there, I'd beat his
step
ass.
cousin, not his real
I'm gonna
cousin.
fight Flop
I'm
Swat. I'll fight
joking,
shit up
I'm
who's
joking.
down here.
Flop
Don't get me
was there,
started.
You would have heard.
Yeah, you would've heard it.
Flop
Bucks'
was a
mom
bitch,
would have been
bro.
like,
Jeremy
hey,
who?
we're Jeremy's fucking.
Jeremy,
He's here more
the
than
fucking
you
bar
are, you
Jeremy,
fuck.
the
You
one bald
kidding
guy.
me?
Hey, speaking of which, when I showed up, Mama was outside.
Really great white guy.
I don't know.
Oh, she's always fucked.
Dude, Mama's always lit, so everyone's telling me that Mama Bucks is outside throwing up. I said, listen.
Oh, what?
Till
she?
4 or 5 people came
Oh, I
up to
didn't
me.
see
I said,
that.
listen,
I
just
think
let her
that's what
be.
I caught.
I said, Mom,
okay.
you can go home sick. I don't care. It's fine. She's like, I'm not going to miss this
Dude,
moment.
the night before she was fucked up at the bar too.
Yeah, Friday. That's what I saw. I was like,
Oh yeah, you were there Friday. Yeah.
At some point, you're like, man, go in a
Go
corner.
home. Go home.
Go
Oh, in the
home.
same
Go
way.
home. Yeah.
So, Tim,
it's okay. To
hey,
say
shout
that
out to
you
Tim,
fucking
'cause Tim's
failed.
a
Shout out to
fucking-
fucking Stoner Tim. Dude.
Stoner
You're the
Tim was a
shit.
fucking
You already knew
workhorse,
that
dude.
anyway. But let us say
You
that
know what,
right
bro?
now.
If anybody's on Facebook listening to us now, it should be bitch ass Tim. I mean Stoner Tim.
Stoner
You should
Tim,
be the new fifth
shout out
member.
to you, motherfucker. And
You
you,
should be the new fifth member.
will
forget
make you
about
part
mine.
of the Booze and Dudes.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
You get membership
kicked
to
a
the
lot of
Booze and
ass that
Dudes.
day,
You get a
Tim.
beer.
You
Yeah.
destroyed.
You get access to my bar.
Next year,
He won't show up enough for that.
yeah,
Hey, look
next,
at that, bro. I just bought that Eagle Rare.
Next year,
at that
you're gonna
shit.
be
That's
the
kinda-
fucking
that's
head
rare
of
shit.
Nice.
all the
That's a
fucking
10-year.
workers.
That's a 10-year bourbon right there.
That's
All of
fucking
us are gonna
delicious.
be fucking
Where'd
working
you
the
get that?
fest.
Got that today.
Oh,
All of us are gonna be working the fest, Timmy. Next
Fuck
year, you're gonna
yeah.
be fucking head of like all the workers.
All right,
No, the
Yeah,
Eagle
fuck
Rare.
around.
That's
When
yeah,
Tim-
it's out of that
when
distillery.
Tim-
Yes.
someone said
Raul
Tim,
just
that
messaged.
motherfucker's on it like
What do
a
you say?
hawk.
Yeah, Timmy's the
Raul
best. Man.
says,
I love Timmy.
so I don't
Tim
show
is a
up.
good motherfucker.
Shut
Tim is
up.
like me.
Shut
He's a-
up.
All right, hold on.
Wait,
What
wait,
what John Mighty
Irishman,
say?
the Irish white man saying something. Everyone.
The white man is
pause.
saying something. Raul just messaged.
Oh
do you say?
wait, never mind. The Irishman speaking for a Mexican man. Never mind it.
All right, calm down.
So I don't show up, and you got a nice setup? Question mark.
This is a nice setup.
It's the
son.
same setup as always. You Mexican piece of trash.
All right.
I'm
Well,
kidding. He's not Mexican.
that's
He's
it. But like I said, anything else, gents?
I need
Yeah.
ice for my hand. That's about it.
We'll get you
Yeah.
some ice for your hand.
Raul's,
Guys.
one more thing. Raul's not Mexican. He's something else. He's dirtier.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. That's
Oh
it.
my
They don't
God.
like the
Puerto
bathe.
Rican.
They don't like the
But
bathe.
guys, I appreciate everybody that showed the love and support. Everybody that chipped into the film festival. All the sponsors that helped out. All the friends and family that showed
Anybody
up.
who clicked like and
I thank
share
all you
on our
guys.
shit.
And like
yeah,
I said,
dude, that
if
was
it
the
wasn't
best,
for
man.
this, we wouldn't fucking do big things.
Stop
And we're gonna
saying we.
continue fucking doing big
Stop
things. I
saying we.
promise you
It's
that.
all you,
click
bro.
like and
It
share
ain't all
on
me,
our
man. I
shit.
can't do everything.
Raul,
I know.
yourself.
It's all you doing all the hard shit, and the rest of us are just fucking labor workers, dude. We're fucking. We're ready.
Piggyback spot.
We
We're
will-
labor ready, bro.
Hey guys, Piggyback Crew 2021.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Raul
The
says
crew.
more.
That's why we're called the crew.
What did Johnny Martin say?
Johnny Martin says, no ? question mark. Mark?
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Anyway,
Dirty, dirty wow.
No, not
Love
a dirty
you
wow.
guys.
No, not a dirty wow. Johnny
Of course
Martin
he
knows
loves
I'm
us.
right.
Because without us,
Look,
we're-
Johnny Martin.
he-
Face up to it, bro.
We're doing big things, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to show the love there.
I know.
I appreciate
These two haters over here.
And we did. We
Zoom in on
we
this
did
guy.
shout out to
Gypsy
Gypsy
Lux.
Lux.
We did
I
shout
like
out
that.
to them.
Hey.
Kill us out.
We did shout
were
out
crushing
Gypsy
Rolling
Lux.
Stones
They were,
covers.
we shout out to you earlier
Guys,
for killing it
For
with
killing
it.
it. System of a Down.
System of a Down,
Shiesty
bro.
was in the band.
Yep.
I was in the
Oh,
band.
that's right.
We
Shiesty
all
made an
fucking
appearance.
performed in the band. Guys,
We're doing karaoke.
we will
with
do
no
big
words.
things. We'll continue to do fucking big things. I promise you. This is not the end of it. We'll do Booze Mania coming up.
Yeah.
We'll do the
Yep.
Prestige Film Festival Part 2. It'll be twice as big. All right? So
Bizarre and unexplained,
Hold
bro.
on.
Bizarre. Oh, and that's it. Guys, the
Look
big
out for that
announcement.
shit,
The
brother.
Bizarre and Unexplained is getting
Yep.
filmed again. We're going to go to some
Yumeshi
haunted
Shiesty on
locations.
film.
We're going on location.
We're on location.
On
That's
This is
the
back.
spot.
At least
That's
it's back.
the spot.
Guys.
Featuring.
Podcast
Goddamn
is
right.
now going to haunted places. We're doing
Yep.
podcasts from haunted places. We're
Don't
bringing on
bitch
a
out
ton of
on
guests.
us. You stay tuned
It's going to
live.
be a big fucking show. And fucking YouTube.com is where you'll find our network.
Fucking
SGR. You're going to
YouTube.com.
find beer and bad movies.
F-U-C-K-I-N-G.
Bizarre and Unexplained.
Well, let
Hey,
me
shut the
ask.
fuck up for a minute, all right?
Hey, sorry about that, brother.
Let me ask. Hey,
Sorry,
let me cut the tension. Let me.
You're just let it go.
It was like Macho Man. It was like Macho Man talking to Hogan. Where Hogan's all like, "Oh, that's not that Hogan miss."
Sorry, brother.
Sorry about that, brother.
Sorry about that, brother.
Hey, let me cut the tension.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Guys.
let's. What's the vision? What's the vision for the film festival? Are we talking?
Well, it's done now.
I'm talking the future.
Oh, future.
Are we talking here?
Can you guys,
here's my-
hyenas, shut up.
Here's my vision.
What is it? What is it?
5 years, Riverside Fox Festival. I mean, or Fox Theater.
Yeah.
Riverside.
We're keeping it in Banning.
And Banning, yeah.
Riverside.
Keep it
I
Banning.
think we got to think bigger, boys. I think we got to think bigger.
Here's
And
my
Keep it
Shiesty
Banning.
says it's all about the IE.
I think we got to think bigger.
Here's my thing.
We're keeping it in Banning, guys.
I would
Gotta
love
keep it in
to.
the
As long
909.
as Banning show the report, you do need to
951-909.
you need to
Fuck the
step
new
it up
numbers.
though on the advertising.
Yeah,
you need to make
they
sure
do.
you advertise
they really,
more.
really do.
I'm just
And
saying.
guys, we'll continue to do big business there. But we do appreciate the love and support.
Goddamn
And we will
right.
continue to do
Oh,
big
so
things.
much, everybody. Thanks again.
And continue watching all our shows.
Yeah.
The network will
For
grow.
what it's worth. If you
The
don't
network's
like
growing,
us,
Share
everybody.
it, and it is growing. We're thousands of fucking subscribers on YouTube.
Like I said, Boozes and Dudes is the basic, and then from there you got the tree. Like fucking just
That's
go
it,
from
baby.
there.
The
Like,
best of all the shows is clearly beer and bad movies, and the rest kind of go from there.
Clearly, you haven't made an episode in fucking 2 years.
It may be the best episode.
Go to Odyssey, guys.
Not the most
There's an
viewed,
app
though.
called Odyssey.
Yeah,
Now,
Odyssey.
whatever, Dick Sassy, he makes videos, but you can't watch them on iOS devices. It just turns black.
Look at us.
But if you have an
If you have
Android,
Apple
if
or
you have an
iPhone,
Obama phone, you'll be able to watch
Yeah.
that
Oh, you
shit.
can watch my shit on them
Yeah.
phone
Damn
phones
it, I
too.
resemble that remark.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
make sure.
Look, you guys, if you have an Apple or anything that's good quality streaming,
If you paid money
don't
for
look
your
at my
phone,
shit.
If you pay money, you won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
if the government gave you your phone, you're on it. It's already there. It's one of the
Exactly,
homepage
bro.
things.
Yep,
That's it. But guys, thanks for watching.
I have the feeling that's most of the demographic that listens to this
Mo-
podcast.
most of
anyways.
them.
Probably.
Most of them.
I'm Chuck
Hey,
Bucks.
mine's like all
Hey,
foreign.
You're
here's the thing
Dick Sassy.
I'm Dick Sassy.
You're SG.
Nah, he
and
used to
those
be.
are Shiesty.
Who am I
and
now?
and DK. And guys, God bless. We'll see you later.
Some guys.
Aye, bro. Fuck it.
Eat it.